The PBR end-to-end packet flow using policy-based redirect destination in a layer 3 domain, bridge domain. For a PBR destination in a layer 3 out, note that because several designs and traffic flows are possible, the example used in this may not exactly reflect your environment. This diagram shows an example in which the client EPG is a consumer EPG and the web EPG is a provider EPG with a contract with a service with the policy-based redirect service graph. And the client endpoint generates traffic destined for the web endpoint. If leaf 1 hasn't learned the destination endpoint, leaf 1 can't resolve the destination EPG class ID. Therefore, the traffic goes to the spine proxy, and the spine node forwards the traffic to leaf 3, to which the destination endpoint is connected. Leaf 3 learns the source endpoint from the traffic. Then leaf 3 can resolve the source and destination EPG class IDs. So PBR is performed on leaf 3. Here, the destination segment ID is rewritten to the bridge domain vnid of the PBR node bridge domain, and the destination MAC address is rewritten to the PBR node MAC address that is configured in the APIC leaf 3. In the APIC, leaf 3 doesn't know where the destination MAC address is connected. The traffic goes through the spine proxy. The spine node forwards the traffic to leaf 2, to which the PBR node is connected. Leaf 2 doesn't learn the client IP address from this because endpoint data plane learning is disabled. Traffic is routed on the PBR node based on the routing table of the PBR node, and traffic returns to the Cisco ACI fabric. Because leaf 2 does not know the destination endpoint, the traffic goes to the spine proxy again, and then to leaf 3. Here, the source EPG is the PBR node provider connector class ID, and the destination is the provider EPG class ID. The traffic is only permitted and arrives at the web endpoint. The key point is that the leaf 3 does not learn the client IP address from traffic because endpoint data plane learning is disabled for the PBR node bridge domain. For the return traffic, because leaf 3 can resolve both the source and destination EPG class IDs, PBR is performed on leaf 3. The destination MAC address is rewritten, and the traffic goes to the PBR node on the provider side. The traffic returns to the ACI fabric from the consumer side of the PBR node. Because leaf 2 does not know the destination endpoint, the traffic goes to the spine proxy again, and then to leaf 1. Leaf 1 performs policy enforcement, and the traffic is permitted because the source EPG is the PBR node, consumer connector class ID, and the destination is the consumer EPG class ID. Leaf 1 does not learn the web endpoint IP address from this traffic because endpoint data plane learning for the PBR node bridge domain is disabled. The rest of the traffic will also be redirected on leaf 3 because leaf 3 does not learn the web endpoint IP address. In this example, the Cisco ACI enforces policies depending on whether the source and destination class IDs can be determined, which depends on the traffic flow. If the traffic is generated from the web endpoint first, or if the traffic, let's leave one learn the web endpoint, PBR policy can be performed only